Welcome to the Beach House with Mo and Steph. Come on in, pour yourself a drink, and join us out on the deck as we inspire, encourage, and empower one another to live authentic, audacious, above only lives. It's all right here at the Beach House. Welcome to the Beach House with Mo and Steph.
Hello, hello.
What's up? What's up?
What's up?
So, yeah,
Feeling
I'm doing good, man. How are you?
good.
It's overcast here. I don't understand. It's hot and overcast.
It's sunny and hot.
There you go. What do you gotta do? Hot and overcast, hot and sunny. It's
Turn on that air conditioner. That's what you go
the
do.
main consistency is it's hot.
And air conditioner.
It's hot. So yesterday
you
we actually had
you were on a tangent.
we actually had something else we were going to talk about today, but then yesterday I
Yesterday.
called Monique and I was like, I do not believe this. I I am frustrated. I was like seriously frustrated because I was like, okay, I was listening to this book for one, and the
Mm.
book is sad. It's
Oh,
sad. It's like a sequel. It's the sequel to Firefly Lane, right? And it's sad because they're talking about the death of, the spouse and the best friend and all this stuff. And it's like it's dredging up all this stuff for me, all this grief stuff, right? So,
God.
so I got to turn this off and I got to give
Mm.
myself something positive to listen to.
That's good. See, you had awareness
I
of
had
what was
awareness.
trying to sneak in.
I
See?
had awareness because over the last couple of days, I have been like journaling like crazy because this book is like bringing up all these emotions and stuff. And so I'm sitting there listening to it. And I'm like, man, I got to turn this off. I got to get something positive in me.
Mhm.
So I'm looking for stuff. And then I remember I saw a little clip from R.C. Blake's Jr. the other day. And I said, yeah, I haven't listened to him in a while. You know what? He's always got some good stuff for women. I'm going to pull that up and I'm going to get myself encouraged. So I pull up this one. It was called, what was it called? Becoming the woman that attracts a husband.
Click. I'm sorry.
Monique right there. She's like, that would have done her in because she's not looking for a
I was
husband.
like,
But I still, I'm listening to this book about somebody who lost their spouse and stuff. I'm feeling my feels. And
hey.
so I'm like, I want to get married again. I want to have a husband. And blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, let me listen to that. So, we are down with R.C. Blake's. Let's just say that first.
He's cool.
We are down with R.C. Blake's. The whole queenology thing, the book, everything, the fact that he's out there trying to give women encouragement about
Yeah.
who they are and, all their good stuff, right?
Right.
We're down with R.C. Blake's Jr. Let me just
Yeah.
say that.
Let's say it.
So he's talking his usual stuff,
Right.
encouraging the women, talking about, becoming a wife before you become a wife, putting yourself in that place. I'm down with that. I'm feeling it, right? And,
Considering you're already a wife, you already know. But
he and his
keep
wife,
going.
they're happy, I'm down with that. So he starts talking about his mom is in the service that day. And he's like, giving honor to my mom. I love my mom and everything. She's a great woman, great example, all this stuff. And he starts talking about how his mom, she was Mrs. Blake's before she ever became Mrs. Blake's. Okay, I'm still on the bus. I'm riding along. And then he starts talking about the women of today, who are in their 20s, 30s, some even, 50s, 60s, 70s. And he starts talking about how the women today, you have to start being a wife before you become a wife. You can't be out there, doing all the stuff that the world does. And he was talking about women who are showing their little Cabo pictures, Cabo San Lucas pictures, and they got drinks in their hands, and they on the beach wearing hardly nothing and everything. And I started to go like, hmm, you know, like, huh, okay. They're out there having fun, enjoying their life. What's the deal? And so he starts talking about, the behavior and everything of women today and how his mother was raised at the hem of her mom, being taught from day one how to be a wife. And all of a sudden something just happened and I'm like, hold up, hold up. And so here's the thing.
Break it down.
He's a 62-year-old man. I think he's 62.
Okay.
So if you're just going by law of average, his mom could be at least 82. She could be a little bit younger,
Mm.
but let's give her 20. She had him at 20.
Let's put it to it, break it. Yeah.
So mom is 82 years old.
Yes.
So all they did back then is teach you how to be a wife because that was the only thing you were supposed to do.
Yes. And then we could go further back to the 1800s, 1700s, 1600s.
Right. You watching Bridgerton. What are
Yeah.
they doing?
And
Preparing for the season to go out and get a husband because
yes.
that's what you were supposed to do. Your mom taught you how to be the perfect little wife. That's what
Yeah.
we're used to.
Put tree.
That's what that generation is used to. And so I'm like, how can you compare a woman in her 80s who her only place in life was to be a wife to
Right.
the
That was
women of
her only
today?
career. Her
Right.
only career goal was to be a
Be a
wife.
wife.
Like
That was
I
what
don't
you were
care what you
made
want to
for.
do, but that is your final goal.
This is what you do.
Yeah,
This is what
no.
you were made for.
Yes, that's what
And again, I'm not knocking that. I'm
I
not
got you.
knocking that because that's how we were supposed to be back in the day. But how do you
No.
take the comparison of the woman today whom you call independent, hard? She's a hard woman. She's too independent. She does her own thing. How do you take that woman of today and compare her to someone who is in their 80s?
You can't.
You're not the same person. So
Yeah.
why is that the case? How did she get to be so different? Well, let's start with the fact that
Let's
the majority of homes today, and this is not a put down to men, but the majority of the households today don't have a father in it.
there you go.
I grew up without a father in my home. I'm in my
Yeah.
50s. I grew up without a father in my home. A lot of the people that I know did. And especially as you get to be younger and younger, women in their 30s, women in their 20s, you're growing up without fathers in your home. So,
Right.
who is the first line of manhood that you see? Your
Mm,
dad. Your
that's the first one.
dad is the one
Yeah.
who teaches you what to look for in a man. Your dad is the one who teaches you about security and safety. Your dad is the one that teaches you how you should allow a man to treat you. So, if you don't have a dad in the home, how do you get that?
Hey,
Okay, so you take that one.
take that piece.
Now, add on to it our moms.
Yes.
Back then, our moms stayed home. Their job was to take care of the home. Their job was to teach their daughters how to be wives,
Okay, but you gotta move that context because we do have to fall into your race.
right?
So for our race, moms didn't stay home.
No, no, no. We're talking about the lady who's 80, his
Oh, who's
mama.
80? Is
We're
she
talking
black?
about his mama.
Is she black?
She's black. And black women stayed at home back then
Some
because
kind of.
they raised the
They,
kids.
but they were working while they were at home. They were
Yeah.
doing
They were
laundry,
doing laundry
somebody
and stuff.
else's laundry,
But
somebody else's kids. Yes,
either they were at home working or there was some other woman, sister, auntie, somebody that
grandmama.
was there, grandmama. If you were out working, your kids were with grandmama.
Hmm. Big
And there
mama.
was some woman teaching your daughter how to take care of the house.
To iron, to clean, to this, to be the.
Hmm.
Oh my God,
Exactly.
Jesus
But
Christ.
now you fast forward to our generation and younger. Where's mom at? She's
Work.
out working 16-hour days
Yeah.
because maybe there's no dad around. Or maybe they're just in a place now to where everything is so expensive that you have to have both your parents working.
Exactly. There you go. So we are in a time now where that is not an option.
Yeah, I mean,
That's mostly, a lot of times,
if
that is
you
not an
stay home
option.
as a woman now, you are
You're working
doing
from home.
either you've
Yeah.
got either you've got money to begin with, or you've made the
Working
decision to make a big sacrifice.
to live under a bridge. Or you work from home.
Or
Like,
you work
because
from
now,
home.
because of coronavirus, whatever,
You can do
women
that.
now, that
I
made a
mean,
shift
that
so
was a
that
choice that
to
I
work at home.
made
Hmm.
back. I mean, you made it too back in the
Yeah.
day. We chose to stay home and raise our kids, but
Yes.
there was a price
But
to
we
pay for
could.
that.
Yeah.
There
Yeah.
was a price to pay for being a single income house with
Yes.
kids. So you can't really say to the woman of today, you're not being wifey material because
There's so much I can say about that word. Anyway, okay.
look at the women before you, and why aren't you wifey material? Why are you going out and being this independent, strong, hard woman? Well, maybe because that was where you had protection at, because you had to learn how to guard yourself. You had to learn how to survive
Yep.
the world that was around you
Hmm.
because you didn't have that protection there. There's so many, there's so many outward things that attributed to the women of today.
Yeah.
It's not just, hey, I want to go out and do my own thing. Maybe that's all you saw.
Yeah, that was the example laid, and that was the environment, and that was the economy.
I mean, we're talking about parents who care.
Hmm.
But what about the host of parents
You
who
don't.
don't care? You got to add that group in there too. There's a whole bunch of little girls growing up with mommies that are out in the streets and could care less about what's going on at their house with them. They just leave them.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you're
That's funny
asking,
that you say that, because our generation, I think, well, I can't say the first, but the first to actually say it out loud were like the latchkey kids.
yeah, that was our generation. We
You
got the
come home to an
key
empty
to
house.
come home after school because mama was working.
Don't lose that key.
Don't lose that key. Sometimes there was dad in the house, sometimes there wasn't dad in the house. But either way, they were working or there was only one working. And
Right.
you had to come home by yourself and sometimes cook dinner, clean up, do whatever you
Yeah.
had to do.
Yep. But I want to go further back, though. I want to go further back in years, and even past 1800s, because the movies that we see now are like 1800s and stuff like that. But go back further than that. And if we even look at all of the different races of people, they all have this thing with the women situation. And it all comes down to, back then, this is what your identity is.
Yeah.
And it's like, people, and then you got to take it back further than that, right? You got to go back to Adam and Eve. And you're like, why do I have to go back there? You have to, because
That's the beginning.
that was placed, that identity got broken back there as a curse.
Right.
And through that, it just carried on to where we were like put beneath a man. And that's not how we were designed. But
No.
that became the curse after the event of what happened. And so we're still walking in that. And now women are now starting to rise up out of that. And that's why you're seeing this uprising of women now are, as Mr. Blake is saying, hard and this and whatever, whatever. It's like, well,
Well, I mean, you
who
had
else
to
is
be.
going to do it? I mean,
Yeah.
I don't mean to be rude and mean, but it's like,
If you're by yourself,
yeah, you have to
who is
take
taking
care of
care of you?
business.
Yeah. You got to pay the bills. You got to
Mm-hmm.
keep the lights on. You got to keep the roof over your head.
Yeah.
You are responsible for everything. So you want to see this soft, pliable, submissive woman, but how do you do that when you have all the responsibility? You have
And
to become harder.
who said my identity has to be a soft and submissive woman?
Well, if you look at,
Like,
I mean,
why do I
if we go
have to
back
be that?
to, Adam and Eve, we go back to that. I mean, who was she supposed to be? She's the nurturer. She's the mother of all.
And but the thing is, that's her naturalness,
Yeah,
right?
that was
That
who
doesn't
she
take
was.
away from the fact that I have to come hard or I have to go to work and I gotta,
But she
okay,
never
let me get
had
into this
to.
mindset or whatever. But
She
it's
never
like it's
had to. That was the thing.
yes,
She was
well, until
created to be the mother of all. She was created to be
yes,
the nurturer. And we were created to be that beautiful nurturer, the softs. I mean, the men were supposed to go out and hunt and kill, and we
well,
were
we
the
did our
ones,
part.
we
Our
were the
kids were
ones
still
that
alive.
make
We
the
didn't eat them.
home. It's like we're the ones that make the home. And
Yeah,
it's
we
still
did
true
that.
today.
Yes.
That's still who God made us to be. But when you have to go out and hunt and kill, it's a lot more difficult to be the nurturer on top of it. Because
Yes.
now I'm outside of my role.
Yes.
I'm doing my role and their role.
So what do I need you for?
And that would be the thought.
That's where we are now.
That would be the thought. It's like, what am I doing with you when I have to do everything myself?
Yeah. I can't and it's amazing that you say this because there was a time in my marriage where I didn't have that ability to be able to go to that person, just for little things.
Yeah.
And so it was just like,
And I said,
well, you could do it yourself. And so then it was like all this stuff because I came from my parents were divorced, right?
right,
So I'm a whole different kind of kid. I'm like, hey, I got to learn how to do it. I got to do it. Period. That's how
right.
it gets done.
Because
My
nobody
dad
was
wasn't a
home
maintenance
for you
dude.
to do.
Yeah, my dad couldn't fix nothing. And so, what I'm saying?
He
So
just
it's
couldn't
like
fix the
you
problem.
have to learn how to do these things, right? And so then in my marriage, um, the husband that I had, he could fix anything. He was like amazing. Like this, he could make up genius, right? And so you say, well, I need help, put the oil in the car or whatever, whatever. So he taught me how to literally do the oil in the car, get under the car, do the oil, all that, right? Then I'm like, okay, I need help with something, something, something. Well, you could do it yourself. So he removed himself as somebody I could go to. So then I had to always become that person that had to be like the man.
Yeah.
I'm
He
out there
took
mowing the
he took
grass
himself out of the
out of the
job
picture. Yes.
because that was his portion to take care of.
Yeah.
So he took himself out and just said, "You do it."
Yeah. Down to like
That's
mowing
not
the
natural.
grass,
Yeah,
cutting the
that's not
boy's
natural.
hair. I'm like, why are you here?
Hmm. Now,
Like,
see if that is the case. How do you sit in this feminine, caring role? Because our place is we create the sanctuary. The
yeah,
woman is the one who makes the home. So, how do I create this place where you my husband can come home and find peace and rest when I'm doing my job and your job.
And
At
you know
some
what?
point, they're going
I
to have
did
to
that.
blend.
Yeah, no, 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 no. The woman has to do both and do it 100% point on point.
Hmm.
And that's what I did. He came home, perfect environment,
Everything's
all
done.
the things. It's like, okay, so this is now what women have to do. I mean, literally, because I was in, we had a business and all this stuff. This is what's being taught. Like, you just carry on and do, what he wants to do as far as what he wants to, his goals and aspirations. And then you're just like, this, like, and you're here cooking,
There's
cleaning,
this
doing
there's
all
this
this, and you're saying,
distortion
how?
that took place.
Yeah,
The picture got distorted.
very.
So now you're asking the question saying, well, how did you get to be so hard? How did you get to be so prickly? How did you get to be
What does that mean, prickly heart?
this masculine version? Well, because I had to.
Well, okay, explain prickly heart masculine to me. What is that? Like, give me an example
Here's what people say about women.
about prickly. And let me.
Here's what people say about women. And if we're being specific, black women. You have that, what is it? The angry black woman. That is the thing that is going around now. Oh, she's just angry. She's just mad. She's just upset all the time. She's so hard. She'll cut you just right on the spot, Don't try
Dang,
to talk to her because she'll cut you down.
dang.
Well, why? That's always my question that I go to. Why? Why
Mm-hmm.
is that way? How did you get that way? Well, you got that way when you had to take on all these different roles
Yeah,
because you
hats.
can't sit in your space of femininity and softness where I nurture and I care for everybody if I'm also responsible for every detail too.
Yeah.
You
Well, I
can't,
like how you said. I
can't
like
be
how you.
one or the other.
Well, I like how you said that there was no example of this, and I'm thinking back and stuff, and I'm
Think about it.
yeah, I never was taught to like, oh, let him open your door,
Yeah,
or
because
those feminine things that
yeah,
you think
because you're like
I never.
you're on the clock. I don't have
Yeah.
time to sit in the car and wait for you to open the
Yeah.
door because I'm on the clock. I got to get in there and get to work.
Right.
Pull the chair out for you.
Brother.
It's like you start thinking work wise. What is work wise? I'm on the clock.
You're always on.
I'm on the clock. I don't have time to rest. I don't have time to wait. I got to get things done because I'm on the clock.
Well, yeah, because you're a mom too. If you're a mom,
Yeah.
and if you're a mom, you're also doing all the like dropping them off at practice, picking them up for practice.
Everything.
Who's cooking the food? Who's cooking dinner? See, and this is another thing too that he doesn't take into account. And he could say with his 80-year-old mama, that's great. But now I notice, like with my daughters and their husbands, they do things together like equally.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Because
that's awesome. Like there's days he
because the
cooks, days
chores
she
are
cooks.
distributed equally. If you
Yeah.
got to go out and work, then hey, I need to kick in too and help because she's not sitting at home.
Well, you were
She's
ever
not
sitting.
working.
That's the thing. You were never ever sitting. It was
I know.
like
I
sitting
mean,
at,
but that was your job.
Mm-hmm.
If
Oh
we
yeah.
go back to the woman of old, my job is to take care of the family. My job is to take care of the home. That is my job. So if
Yes,
I'm sitting around on the couch all day and the house looks like trash, then I might as well get fired because I'm not doing my job.
exactly.
If you were working out in the industry and you were
You
sitting
be
down on the
fired.
couch watching soap operas all day, you'd
Yeah,
be fired.
you get
So
fired.
you can't do it at home. There's no excuse for a woman who stays at home and your house is trashed. There's just not, because
It's
that's
not.
your job.
Yeah.
But now if I'm
And
out
kids are dirty,
working,
nasty.
if
No.
I'm working 8, 10, 12 hours, I got to come home and clean too. I need some help here, you know?
I don't know if I
And if you're
ever got the
not getting
help.
that
I just
help,
did it.
and if you're not getting that
Yeah.
help, that hardness comes because now I'm angry that I have to bear all this weight by myself.
I was more like not angry. I was more like I said, like, why are you here? And I was more like,
That's a
I
frustration.
just want a place to myself.
Yeah, that's
Like because
that's
remember
a
I told you I
frustration,
charge without, right? Because I got to charge back up. There's
right?
charging that has to take place. But mine wasn't. Oh man, I never was like angry about it. I guess because I said,
I think that's because you
as a
shut
kid,
off.
I already was already doing it. So it
Yeah.
was like I was just doing what I already was doing.
You didn't get angry about it because you already felt
Now I think
you
about it, I
already
get
didn't have value.
yeah. I didn't
When
know
you
what I
don't
was
feel
missing.
like
Let's
you
put it
have
there.
value, you don't get angry about stuff because you think this is just the way it is.
Yeah. And that's what being taught across the pulpit,
Mm-hmm.
right? Not
Yep.
identity, not
No.
that I'm loved, not that I'm whole,
You're
not that
supposed
I'm
to just
righteous.
be obedient and submissive.
Yes, none of that was coming across. None of that was coming across.
So if I'm just supposed to be obedient and submissive, then I take whatever I'm given.
Yes. Yes. And
I
because
don't
women,
get what I
right.
deserve. I get what I just take because
Yeah.
that's all I'm getting. So I'm supposed to just be happy with whatever I get.
Yeah. That's your role. That's what you do.
And that
That's,
causes a frustration.
yeah.
Again,
He really needed to not
how
talk.
how do you become this how do you be this soft feminine version of yourself when you feel like nothing?
You know what? I'm gonna say it because you ain't never gonna see that woman again. I'm just saying. I mean, that's just it's gonna come in a different way, but it's not gonna come with like that anymore because it can't survive in the future of what America or whatever is happening. It's like that you can't have that weak little, you know,
And that's never even the way that we were designed to be.
designs. No,
God never
no.
made us to be a little quiet mouse. He didn't design us to be a doormat. That's
Yeah,
what man's version of the gospel did
yeah,
because man wanted to feel in charge. So he wanted his little woman to be quiet and do what I say.
yeah. Well,
Like,
I guess he
that's
figured
not God's design.
when God said, "I gave you dominion over the earth," he thought that meant dominion over women, and that's not what he meant.
No,
That's
he
not.
created man and woman to be a partnership.
Yeah,
That means we're both bringing to the table, we're equal.
yeah.
We both have roles that are important to the betterment of each other.
Mhm.
So,
Okay, so you're listening to.
so it's like, okay, now you're in this place and you realize it's like, this isn't even reality.
It's not like what
This isn't even
you were
reality.
smoking
It's
hot.
like women, why do we go off on vacation and cut loose or whatever? Why do you do that? Because you earned the time away, because you've been working like a dog and you earned some fun downtime.
Mm,
So if seeing some woman on Instagram with a drink in her hand and a bikini on is disqualifying you as a wife, then we have a problem because there's a whole nother
mm,
side of this coin
mm.
that hasn't been
Been
addressed.
addressed.
If I am being a wifey, if I am wifey before I become wife, then we need to be teaching men how to be hubby before they become husband.
Does that exist? I mean, I raised my sons that way,
I
but does
did
that
too.
exist?
I raised my
That
son
wasn't taught from
how
a
to be
beginning.
a
That was
man who takes care
care
of
of a
a
space.
woman.
Yes.
So if you're looking at women and you're telling them you need to have this standard for you to be picked by a man,
Mm.
then we need to discuss the standard that men need to have to be picked by a woman.
See, and that right there,
And
men,
again,
that part, a man thinking that a woman has to qualify them. That's now where women are starting to walk into now, into that. Like, I am important enough that these are some things that I would like in a mate or a husband or whatever you want to call it.
right?
And yes, you have to qualify
Yeah. And that's the way it's supposed to be.
because this is going to affect my inheritance and generation. And I like, for me, I'm like, I need somebody who knows their identity in Christ.
Yeah. And again,
I'm not here to build you.
right.
That, you know what I'm saying? So,
Exactly. And again, this is a conversation that people don't want to have because we're not putting blame on anybody.
oh
I'm
no,
not
this is
saying
societal. This
I'm
is
not saying men
societal.
are trash or women are trash. I'm
No.
not saying that. I'm saying that everybody needs to come to the table ready to give. It's
Yeah.
not one-sided. If you want a woman to be wife material, then you have to teach a boy how to be man husband material because a woman will give you everything she has. She will give you her feminine. She will give you her soft. She will give you her tenderness if you provide a safe space for her.
Yes. The place of trust.
She will be the woman you want her to be if you will be the man that she needs you to be. And that is providing a place of safety for her
Yes.
because we all have our own things that we look
Of
for.
safety. Yes.
Women have things that are important to them, men have things that are important to them. They require and need respect. They need a woman who honors them. They need a woman who provides a sense of peace. Well, women need a man who provides a place of safety. When I feel safe, I
Yeah.
will give you everything I have. But
Yeah.
if I can't trust you,
Man,
if I can't depend on you to do what you said you would do,
walls will go up that I didn't even know. They'll just go.
the wall is up now.
It's a and it and this is the thing, Steph. It can't come down. I don't even know how to
It takes a
bring that
lot.
down.
It
Yeah.
can come down, but you have to prove that you are worth it.
Yeah.
And the more times you've been hurt, the
Mm.
harder it is
The
for the
higher it
good
gets.
man to the harder it is for the good man to break that wall down because there are plenty of good men out there, just like there are plenty of good women. But when the bad ones come in, it makes it so hard for the good ones because they have to work through all of that wall and concrete that the other people caused you to put up.
And this is the thing too. Like, I'm gonna give an example. Okay, so like, let's say somebody's over and they like you're automatically gonna like take out, like I automatically will just take out my trash. You know, just take out my trash. I'm doing my thing, you know, whatever.
Right? Why? Because
And
there's nobody there to do
right. And
it.
so for somebody to like come in and say, "Oh, I would have done that. I would have taken out the trash, nigga, to take out the trash." It's like to bring down that wall of the things that women do as far as like getting your oil changed, putting gas in your car, taking out the trash, mowing the grass, whatever. Those are like things to survive. And for the woman to step back and not do that anymore, that's a huge step up for another individual to take over. That has to be like a natural part of what they do.
Yeah,
Because if for me to not do it, it means it's not getting done.
exactly. So
Right?
what you need is for a man to come in and say, "Oh, oh no, baby. That's
No,
what I
baby,
do."
that's what I do. Yeah. Yeah. I would need it to be that strong like that. Like, no, baby, this is what I am going to take
And
care of
that is what
business.
a good
Yes.
man will do. They
Mm,
will tell you, "No, that is my job. I take care of you."
yeah. What? Wow. Yeah. Yeah.
That is what a good man will do.
Yeah. And that good or bad or whatever, that's like a natural part of his makeup.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's
Just
not like
like
he's
just
learning
like
how
being
to do it
that
today.
nurturer
Yeah.
is our makeup, a
Yes.
good man, his nature is to take care of his woman
Yeah. And to
because
actually be
that's what
like,
he was born
whoa,
to do.
what? Yeah.
That's what he was born to do.
Hmm.
We talk a lot about what women were born to do, but that's what men were born to do. They were born to take care of their woman and their family.
Yes.
So when you have a man that does not do that, just like with the women, something happened there that broke something
Yeah.
and it took it off the rails.
Yeah. Especially the protection part.
The trifling, cheating, no good, lying, that's not the man that God created.
Yeah.
That might be the man that we see a lot of,
Hmm.
but that's not the man that God created. Just like with the woman who's out there partying and, doing all the stuff that she's doing, that's not the woman that God created.
Right.
These are a dysfunctional form that went off the rails because of stuff that happened in their life.
Yeah. And that's what people have to look at. It's like, for him to likes or whatever, to put that out as this is wifey material, whatever. What I need in a husband is different than what you would need in a husband. You've had different experiences of things that you need. I've had different experience of things that I would need. I probably don't even know what I need because I just get stuff done,
Yeah.
right? You wouldn't probably know some of the stuff because you just get stuff done, right? And it's just like, wow. I mean, the Lord would really have to talk to me about like
He had to
what
open that heart and
it would have to,
heal those wounds because
because
there's
there's no
so many people
example.
walking around wounded.
There's no, okay, my dad was good at this. And it's funny because I did think back on stuff like that. I thought back and I was like, what was it that I felt? I was like, I felt safe. He took care of, he got, because I'm a kid, right? So, took care of, make sure we ate, made sure our stuff was clean, whatever. My mom too, and all that. And it's like, wow, those are the examples, and they're great examples. But for me, I had to like walk out and be the man and the woman in my marriage, right? And so
Mhm.
we're talking 40 something, 20 what years. So for that to come back in my life where there's that kind of safety and that kind of like trust, man, I don't even know what that looks like. I don't know what it looks like. It would be awesome to see it. But Blake's has to take into account that all of these individual women
Have
have
individual experiences.
experiences.
Like
And
for
they did
you,
not start out like that.
yeah, like for you, you had both mom and dad in the house.
Yeah,
Your
both.
dad was great with you guys. Maybe
Yeah,
not so much with your mom, but he was great with you guys, showing you
yeah,
love.
yeah,
In my house, I didn't have that. I didn't have a man that made me feel safe.
right.
I had someone in my home that made me feel like I was in the way.
Mm,
So
mm,
I didn't have that place of feeling a male's love over you so that
yeah,
you could go out and see what that looked like out in the
right.
world. So when I went out in the world, I was looking for affection. I was looking for somebody who paid attention to me.
Hmm. And only you, because that
Yeah,
was your your biggest prayer was
yeah.
somebody that
It's
sees
like
me for who
somebody
I
to
am.
see
Yeah.
me.
See me. Yeah.
And so it's like, I got that. And, you have people that look at men and they think, one, they look at the way they look. Like they're 6 foot or taller. They're built. Do they have money? Do they have this is what people are looking at now, the outward appearance, thinking that
Because
that's everything. And
that fades away, people.
people get old, they get fat,
You change, your
they
bodies
lose
change.
jobs,
Yeah, it's like life happens. It be life in.
It's
Is that
like
what I'm
stuff
saying? It's life in.
happens. And
Yeah.
then there are so many good men out there who want to do what they're supposed to do, but they don't fit the mold. And so, you know, I think people, they looked at my husband and said, well, he doesn't fit the mold. But what they didn't see was that he saw me. He
Mm,
wanted to be a friend to me. He wanted to get to know everything about me because he
yeah.
cared.
Yeah. And he was trustworthy.
Was he flashy? Nah.
Nah.
Did he have money? Nah.
Nah.
Did he drive a jacked up car? Yes.
Yes.
But we had so much fun in that little jacked up car. And eventually, he got a better car and a better car.
Well, together you guys
We
grew.
worked it together.
But this is the thing. That man loved you.
Yeah. But
Like,
he
loved
wasn't
you.
flashy
His
off the
Steffi.
start. And is that me saying, go find a homely dude that with, no future? No. That's not what I'm saying. He was attracted to me, but
Yes.
on the
Yes.
outward, according to other people, it's like, well, he don't even have no money. No, but I saw the potential in him because we talked.
You're right.
We
Yeah.
had conversations, deep conversations. So I knew his heart. I
Hmm.
knew where he wanted to go. And I'm like, I can help you get there because
As
I've
a
been there.
team. As a team.
That's what marriage does when it clicks. I can
Yes.
help you get where you want to be. And they look at you and say, I see you. I can help you get where you want to be. Let's work together.
Work together.
That's marriage.
Yeah. We
That's
started out
wifey.
like that.
That's wifey and husband material. But what you didn't know was that your husband had all these broken pieces to begin with that
Yeah.
he got from his past
Yeah.
that he was masking
Hmm.
because he never got to heal. He was watching the man in his life do all kinds of crazy, shady stuff.
And she didn't know that it was bad because it was so smooth how
Yeah,
that
like this
family
is
did their
this is all I
thing.
know. What do you
All
mean
they
we're
could
not
do.
supposed to
Yeah.
do this?
Yeah.
So it's like everybody's got an experience that they're coming from.
Hmm.
So there's no blanket statement that we can put on somebody and say, well, why don't they do this? Why don't
Yeah.
they act like this? Well, if they want to get somebody, then they should be looking like this. That goes back to the don't wear no makeup, wear long skirts, wear your hair this way if you want to get somebody, if you want to get a man. No,
No.
I am who I am.
You be you.
And
Yeah.
it's like when John passed and I was alone again and year after year after year was passing,
Hmm.
I started to go back to that place when I was young where it's like I just want somebody to see me. Is somebody ever going to see me again?
Mm.
And then it's like when somebody saw me again, I was so starved for affection that I'm like, I'm just going to take what I want now.
Mm. Interesting.
Like forget
Yeah.
all that other stuff. What if it doesn't come back? I'm gonna take what I want now.
Hmm. Hmm.
But that's not what you want
Hmm.
because
Wow.
they can't give you what you want.
Right.
you might
Not
have gotten what you
incapable, not
wanted.
capable.
Yeah,
Right.
you might have gotten what you wanted for a quick, brief moment, but that's not the long haul.
Yeah, the long haul is a different story.
Yeah. So we compromise when it doesn't look like, things are going in the direction that you want them to go with. You settle and you compromise and say, well, I'm good with just this.
Mm,
But that's not how we were created. Again, you weren't
identity.
created to just settle for what you can get. You were created to have an abundant, rich life.
Yeah.
So it's
In
like,
all the areas, right?
yeah, in
In all the areas.
everything,
And yes, women. You're supposed Women are supposed to have this in all areas.
all things.
And that's why knowing who you are
It
in
all goes
Christ,
back to that.
it
It
goes back to
all
that
goes
because
back to that.
if you don't know that, hey, all I can say is look at history. Look at history of not knowing that, right?
Everything goes back to not knowing who you are. And
Yeah.
it's like, if I have not learned that more in this last 4 years, I mean, it has just like been one of those mag spotlights, just blah, blah, blah.
Yes.
Get this, get this, get this.
Get this.
Everything goes back to knowing who you are.
Yeah. And you know what? I do want to put this out. I want to put this out for men also. That's you too.
Oh, yeah,
If
it's
you
everybody.
don't look at history, look at history,
That's the thing.
not knowing your true identity of who you are, you just follow history. And it's funny, it's like both lanes, men and women
Yeah.
are
Well,
following
because
these
you are
lanes.
God's mirror. When
Yeah,
you don't know how you were created, when you don't know how he sees you, you automatically default to whatever is going on around you.
yeah.
What's whatever's happening in the world.
Right. You default, yes, you're not walking in that spiritual lane. You,
No,
like you
you're
said,
walking
default
in the
to how the
soul.
system
You're
here
walking in the
was
soulish
designed.
realm, and
Yeah,
all you're thinking about is my mind, will, and emotions. Well, if my mind is not renewed to who I am, then I'm just going to go off of emotion,
right.
how I
Yes,
feel.
yes.
Well, I don't feel like doing this. Well, I don't feel like being left behind.
And that is huge right now. I don't know if that's like some special pill people are taking about this feel thing. And
Yeah.
I can just, because I feel and I can
So
treat
this is
you
what I
like
feel.
this because I feel it's like reaming in.
Well,
Just,
why are women going off doing this whole, I can do whatever he does thing? Because they're going off of the way I feel.
the way I
I'm
feel.
tired of feeling left behind. I'm tired of sitting here waiting for somebody to choose me. I'm tired of playing the little nice girl role. I'm going to go out and get what I want.
Yeah.
That's
And
what's happening.
that's when the identity piece, instead of holding on to that and launching onto that piece, which is huge, people,
Hmm.
please get this. Then, like she says, you're going off of my feelings and my emotions and my walls.
Yeah.
Okay, my
And you're,
walls have been built. Nobody's going to go here, and I'm going to get you before you get me, kind of thing.
yeah. I mean,
Right.
that's one of the things that I grew up hearing. Back from my grandmother, you got to get them before they get you.
And I was like, whoa, what does that mean? And you
That
explained it. I
means
was like, whoa,
I'm
for
gonna cut you
real?
before I'm gonna cut you before you cut me. I'm gonna hurt you before you hurt me. It's the
Wow.
wall. It's the wall because I've been hurt so many times. I'm not gonna let you get me first. I'm gonna get you first.
Isn't that
And
amazing how you carry
yeah,
other
it's
people's hurt into your life, and it wasn't even
got
your
to do
hurt
it.
that was there.
So you look at women today and say, why are they the way they are? Well, they're the way
Yeah.
they are because they're going off of pure feelings and emotions. I'm not wanting to feel this way anymore. So I'm
Mm,
going to go out and do something about it.
yeah.
You took it out of God's hands and you put it into your hands. I'm going to make
Yeah.
sure
That's what
that
they do.
I'm not put under anymore. He's not going to treat me like I'm nothing. I'm going to go out and sleep with him and then I'm going to walk away. You know? He ain't going to leave
Is that
me.
called the flip flop?
Yeah. It's like that's the mentality now. It's like I'll go out and I'll sleep with whoever I want to and then I'll be the one to walk away. They're not going to leave me and cheat on me. I'm going to do the same thing.
Oh,
I'm going to switch
interesting.
it up.
Yeah,
It's
interesting.
all emotion.
Hmm.
It's all emotion of the fact that I don't want to be hurt anymore.
It's a scary place because you're dealing with almost an uprising.
It is because you've got all these wounded people
Yeah, a
going
lot of
out
women. Yeah,
and they're bleeding on everybody around them.
yeah, and that's men and women.
Both.
And it's like almost like the scabs have been ripped off
Yeah, because
and
there's
it's
just as many
oozing.
hurt men out
Yeah.
there now too.
Oh, very much so. Very much so. And if like as much as women now are starting to like dig in and start to heal and get all
Hmm.
that done and everything, then hopefully men are doing the same thing because when hopefully when it all comes back together, it comes back healthy.
You hope.
Hopefully.
But you
Hopefully.
have
We
to,
are not in that time, but whatever.
but
Still in the
our part
world, but
is you can't just go off of the fact now that, well, yeah, we're wounded. Yeah, we had this happen to us. Yeah, we didn't
so
have
what you
parents
doing
that
about it?
we didn't have the parents that did that. Okay, now you are an adult. So you have to take responsibility for your own health and well-being.
Yes.
You have to say, I didn't get this. So, what do I need to do now to get in a place where I can be in the position where God set me?
Right. And give yourself, oh my God, please give yourself the grace and the time to heal.
Yeah. Don't just jump into something,
Yeah.
one bad situation to another. I
And
mean,
don't let it be on your time schedule. Let,
yeah,
let it happen. Let it heal. Let them reveal stuff that needs to be cleaned up. That clean up the stuff that's not yours, and then let's work
that
on the
means
stuff
that
that is, and then
you
let's
need to be by yourself for a time.
got to. You got to. Because the world doesn't want you to be by yourself.
The whole biological clock thing and,
Yeah, there's
you
no
know,
bio.
throw all that out the window.
Shut up with
You need
that.
to be healthy in yourself. I mean, like when you and I got married, we didn't have the teaching of being a wife. So what did we do? We got books, we got videos. My
You
thought was
study.
let me find people that I see have a good marriage and find out what did they do.
Yeah, yeah.
I
And
mean,
we studied. We
that was
studied.
responsibility, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah,
Whether the
yeah.
information was right or wrong, we were looking. I don't know what a healthy marriage looks like. So let me go find out from somebody who looks like they have a healthy marriage.
And ask questions. I asked questions.
Yeah.
A lot of prayer. And it's a trip. Looking back, man, all I see is Jesus.
Uh-huh.
All I see is Jesus. 'Cause I'm like, I didn't know all these things, and the Holy Spirit was telling me everything that I needed to do, and He was telling me things before they happened.
Yeah.
He
That's
was
what the Holy Spirit
oh,
does.
he was big on that, and I didn't have words for the things that were happening because, like you said, we were young, right? So I didn't know what
What
adultery was.
what we
I
were
didn't.
looking at.
I never had heard any. Oh my God,
What is
Stephanie.
that?
No, really, this is deep. I never thought a husband could do to you what a boyfriend would do. And
Hmm.
why I say that is our girls, they're going to date, they're going to have their first date, right? That boy is going to, I hate to say this, going to play on her, going to jack that. That's going to be the first heart. She's going to have heartbreak, right?
Hmm.
And so
But see that again,
that's
that's not
sadness.
always the case.
I have not seen it
Sometimes
not be the case.
Sometimes you find a boyfriend right off the bat and you marry that man and you stay with him forever. He's
I
the
need to
one of
meet
you
the
guys.
person who married the person that you dated at 13 and 15.
Yeah, I mean, it
I don't know who that is,
happens.
but
It
yeah.
happens. I mean, I was talking with someone, they asked me, do you actually know any people that are happily married? And I
Oh,
said,
I do.
yes,
I know a lot of
yes,
people.
I do.
But I'm talking about like that first little
Yeah,
boyfriend. Oh, I
even
don't think
when
I'm
you're
gonna do that.
getting a
Yeah.
boyfriend, it's like if you go about it in the right way of identity, you will match with somebody who is the right person for you to match with. Now, whether you're going to stay with them forever
Hmm.
may not be the case, but you don't have to be treated badly to end a relationship.
Right.
I did that. I had relationships that they just ended because they weren't right.
Yes, I did.
Nobody did anything.
Everyone boyfriend that I had, it was because they did something just like
See that
really,
that wasn't the case for me.
yeah.
A
But I
relationship,
never thought that my husband would do that.
mhm.
That was not even a
And
like
that's,
I wasn't even a
that's what
thought.
people get concerned about too.
Yeah, and because it wasn't a thought or whatever, like I said, the Holy Spirit was telling me, okay, this is what's going on a little bit or whatever. This is how you handle it. This is what, I
Yeah,
didn't know. I didn't know to go to anybody. I didn't know to who do you talk to about this. I did now if it was start now you got people that you can talk to, you can go to
right.
counselors, you can whatever. Back then,
Because you're just so,
no.
I don't even know what is happening.
Yeah, and then you don't find out till like after the fact. So this is something that's happening in the background, and you
Mm,
don't find out till like 2, 3 years later these things. So you're constantly in a trap, in
yeah,
somebody else's trap, and it's like, how do you function through that? And I'm telling you, I look back there, I'm like, the Lord was, he was there
it's
because
that
I
identity.
had to raise the kids. I had to raise the kids. I had to raise my kids to be champions.
He's
That
all
was the
he's always
goal.
there. He's
You know,
always there. But
he's
you
always
know,
there.
again, it goes back to that identity in Christ because when you know who
Yes.
you are, like you said, when you're teaching your daughters about dating and you're teaching your sons about dating, when they go out to date and they have the right mindset of who they are,
Yes.
they're going to connect with people who have the
The
same
right mindset.
mindset.
Yeah.
And you may break up, but it doesn't have to be because somebody jacked you over.
Yeah.
You'll break up because you recognize that we don't want the same things. We're not really going in the same direction. So
Yeah.
that's how you can still be friends with the people that you broke up with
Hmm.
because there's no hard feelings.
See, I
We
was able to raise the kids
we
like
saw
that.
each other and it's like
Yeah.
we thought it would be cool to go out with each other, but along the way we realized, we're really not going in the same direction.
We're not in the same boat
So
now.
I don't have a reason to hate you. I don't have a reason to hate all men. I don't have any reason to hate all women because
Right.
we just realized that we're better friends.
Yeah. I was really blessed with the things that my mom would tell me, as far as being, well, there you go. A strong woman, and how this may happen, but that doesn't break who you are. You're still beautiful, you're still this, still that, or whatever. And that's what helped me to be able to like carry on through life or
Mhm.
whatever. And then that's what I passed on to my daughters is like, look, these whatever might happen, whatever, but you are amazing. You're
Yeah.
awesome. You're wonderfully made. You are seen. God
And,
loves you.
and
You
now
know,
what would happen if we actually told our daughters and our sons when they were
and the
going,
sons. Yeah.
when they were of dating age, this is who you are in Christ. You know, you mirror him. You are redeemed. You are blessed. You are special. You have beautiful gifts inside you. Don't give them to anyone who does not recognize them.
Right. And that's why we had
Then
the ring thing. What was that thing?
the
Not the promise
purity
ring.
thing that turned
Yeah,
into a big joke because nobody took it seriously.
But you know what? I
That's just
wish
something that your parents made you do.
I would say I wish I would have as a kid because that obviously that program didn't exist. But I would have loved to go through something like that because I didn't know that part.
Right? It's like
Because I
they
wasn't
tried.
raised in the church, so I didn't know that part.
We weren't. It's like
Yeah,
they tried. I saw a lot of kids just go through the motions with that when because my kids went through those things. And I saw a lot of kids going through the motions just so because this is what we're supposed to do. But
was supposed to do.
again, that's a whole nother church thing issue. But
Hmm.
it's like if we were able to teach our kids from the beginning their value and their worth, and they didn't bother with anybody who didn't see that in them. You wouldn't have all this casual dating, I just got to date somebody because everybody else is dating somebody, so I got to date somebody too.
Hmm.
And he's cute, she's cute, let's just go out. And then you're in that whole trap.
Yeah,
You're not dating because you actually think that that person has any value for you. You're dating because that's what everybody's doing.
yeah. And I'm
And
glad we didn't fall. We didn't
that's when you
fall
get
into
hurt.
that. I'm glad because I would.
That's when you get hurt because you're just going through the motions.
Yeah.
You
I
don't
think
know
the
anything
thing.
about this person. They don't know anything about
Well,
you.
the only
Just
thing
trying
I
to,
think the thing that saved me was like we were talking like a way podcast is way back along. I don't even know which one it was, but we were talking about when I went to school. I went to school with from kindergarten to high school with the same
with the
people,
same people. Yeah.
right? Junior high, the different schools that we went to, but it was the way it was designed. It's the same people. So it's like you're not dating. You're just like, you're like a brother, you
Yeah.
know.
See, the first
So
person
we were
that I
kind of
dated,
protected. It's kind of
the,
good.
the first person that I dated, we were friends first.
Yes, isn't that what
We,
you're supposed to be,
yeah,
friends?
it's like we hung out all the time. And then
Yes,
we thought, hey, he said, you want to go out? And so I'm like, yeah, sure. Let's do
sure.
it. And it's like we saw each other for about maybe 4 months. And I felt like, I'm just not feeling it. I'm just not feeling it. And so I told him, I just,
I'm not feeling it.
I'm just not feeling that connection. I'm much happier being friends with you. And we
Yeah,
broke up.
there you go.
Turns out, that wasn't the case for him. He was feeling much more. He's still feeling it today. But But nothing's changed. I still feel about you the same way I did then. I like you.
As a
I
person,
enjoy being around you, but you're not
as a
a
person.
match.
Yeah,
And it's like the Holy Spirit will show you that.
he will.
He'll show you
He
that.
will. But that identity part,
But you gotta know who you are.
and
You gotta know who you are.
I
And
wish RC would see that because
yeah,
he's not.
it's not about
It's
just
not across the
the
board thing.
things that you do.
Yeah. See,
There's not a
let's get away from
checklist.
that.
There's not a checklist, a wifey
No.
checklist. If I do this and do this and do that, then some man is gonna see me and pluck me up out of the field. Nah,
Oh, the field.
nah. Don't come to me unless you see me.
Yeah.
Period.
That's,
And we have to learn to be discriminate like that because when you carry yourself with integrity, with faithfulness, with consistency, as a leader, as somebody who has confidence, when you carry yourself like that, that is husband and wife material.
mm,
It's how you carry yourself, it's
yes.
how you treat other people around you. That's what makes you husband and wife material, not what you have or what pictures you put on social media,
Mm.
how you dress or whatever. I could be the biggest hoe on earth wearing long skirts and turtlenecks. What I'm
Turtlenecks.
wearing doesn't say
Doesn't mean
anything
nothing.
about me. You
Doesn't
need to
mean
get to
nothing.
know me. You need to talk
Yeah.
to me.
Yeah.
And I could just be somebody who Never had a mom that showed me how to dress like a lady, and I could be looking skanky as heck, but I could be the most person filled with integrity and loyalty and honor that you will ever meet. But you would never know because you never
Because you're
took
going
the
from
time to talk to me.
outside appearance.
You just looked at me and
Yep.
made a choice. It's like you got to get to know people. You can't just
Mhm.
look at their little outward appearance and say, "Yep, they checked the box." They might
That's
have
that's
money.
like looking at their resume, right? That could be
Yeah,
so fake.
they might be fine as a
AI,
rock.
they might be AI in it.
They might be fine as all.
The
They
AI,
might
yeah,
have
that
a
AI
bank
fine.
account. They might have the most beautiful penthouse apartment. They might drive the best car and be a piece of crap.
Piece of crap.
And
Piece
then
of
you
crap.
might have somebody that works at the post office, drives a little, a old model car. Maybe he's not the best dresser around, and they're
Hey,
just
but
the
he
most,
gets to work on time and he treats his people
they're
around
just the
him
most
correct.
loyal,
Loves his family, his
caring,
mom, his dad,
loving
his
man that you
yeah.
will ever meet. And then when he meets you, you show him how to dress nice. You say, "Hey, babe, I think we can, we got a good amount in the savings. I think we can afford a nice car." You open his eyes to that because now you're a
You're
team.
coming together as a team.
You're a
Yeah.
team now.
Yeah.
So it's like you have to know yourself and you have to be authentic and truthful and present yourself to the world in your most healthiest manner.
Hmm.
And that is when you become somebody's spouse material. And that's male and female.
Yes. But you were very upset.
I was because
You thought the cut.
I was like,
What
we're not doing
the
this.
heck
This
is
is
he saying?
wrong. This is all wrong.
This is
It's
all
all
wrong.
wrong.
You know what's the cool part, Steph, is like the when we keep talking about identity and that piece. Now that like we're learning that and growing in that and just like eating it up, man. Now you recognize the
It.
stupid stuff
Yeah, you
that's
see.
always been there, but you're just like, that's how that got in there.
Hmm. And
Oh,
like I
this
said, like I
you're
said,
recognizing it now.
I am down with RC Blake's. The Queenology thing, beautiful.
Hmm.
The me mine me my mine or whatever the narcissist book where he's talking
That
about
was good too.
doing that on the money. On the money. And
Hmm.
he's on the money teaching women how to present themselves too and what to look for in men. I'm not knocking that, but I'm saying when we're talking about marriage material and you wanting this woman to present herself as this thing, no, she needs to present herself as the woman who God created her to be and nothing else.
Exactly.
And she needs to wait for the man that God has chosen for her, the one who will see her the way she is and say, "I love her. She's the one
Well
that makes
spoken.
my heart sing."
Touche. That was beautiful.
Yeah, because
That's
there's
good.
somebody out there who is looking for exactly what you have. And
Hmm.
when they see you, the Lord's going to put it in their heart and say, "That's the one. She's the one.
Yeah,
She's the
he'll take
one.
care of it.
She's the one that my soul loves." And they're going to go out of their way for you.
Yeah.
Man, John went out of his way for me, and I went out of my way for him
Yeah. That's awesome. Yeah. This was
because
good.
when he looked at me, he said,
He
"She's
saw you.
she's the one my soul loves. She's the one that was put here for me."
Hmm. Till the day he left. He
Yeah,
said that. Yeah. Ooh, wee. I like. I like. I
it's
just like that we're recognizing stuff that's like, and we're in, and we put it through the evaluation.
Yeah. And I'm in that place now to where it's like that is what I'm looking for. I am looking for the one who is right for me.
Mm.
And if I cannot find the one who is right for me, then I don't want any. I don't want a poor substitute just to say
No,
I don't have to be by myself. And I'm not gonna lie. I don't like being single. I don't like it. I would much rather be sitting on my couch in the arms of the one I love, watching a hilarious movie, cracking up, and just being.
that would be awesome.
I
That would
don't,
be beautiful.
it's like you may quote me. I don't like being single. I don't like
She
it.
said it. She said it, ladies and gentlemen.
I
I
don't
I
like
never
it.
thought of it. I guess I haven't thought of it as a like or dislike.
I can tell you, I don't
I
like it.
haven't got there. I haven't got there yet. I'm just like,
I can
hey,
tell
peace.
you, I don't like it. I
You
don't
don't like it.
like being in this house by myself. I
Mhm.
am, I was made to share my life with somebody. I was made to, it's like when I get something, I just want to be able to turn and say, let me tell you what I just got. Look at what the Lord told me. Or I saw something stupid on Instagram and it's like, I want to show you.
I would love to
I
have
saw
somebody that
something
I could
funny. It's like,
connect
I want to show
spiritually with.
somebody.
Yeah, it
I
would be a
mean,
trip to actually be able to like how you know how deep I get, but that person is like gets it,
yeah.
not
It's
looking at
like,
me like a deer in headlights, like
right.
what the heck,
John
because I
and
get
I,
deep,
Moni,
man.
you know John and I, we
Yeah.
used to just laugh at the stupidest stuff. It was just funny to us.
Yeah.
We just laughed. I mean, just be rolling on the ground at the stupidest stuff. But it's like we were sharing it with each other.
Hmm.
And I miss that. Sometimes I'm just walking through my house and I'm like, oh, it's quiet in here. It is so quiet in here. I don't like it.
See, I've been there so long, I don't even remember any of that.
I don't like it.
It's been over 20 years, so it's
But as much as I don't like it,
yeah.
I'm not going to replace it with anything.
Like put something there. Yeah.
I'm
Mm-mm.
not going to replace it with just any old thing just to say that I have somebody because
Yeah, no.
my peace is
Too
important to me.
expensive. Yeah.
I have peace right now. Am I excited about it? Nah. I'd rather be with somebody, but my life as it is right now is peaceful. I
Mm.
am content. I am okay by
You're in
myself.
the waiting room, huh? You're in the waiting room.
I am okay by myself. I could do this till the day I die. I don't want to,
You said I don't want to.
but I
Right?
could. I could
Hmm.
stay like this. I could entertain myself
There you
because
go.
I make me happy.
Yes.
I'm fun to be around. I laugh by myself. Some of the videos that I send you on Instagram, before I send it to you, I have laughed at it for a good 10 minutes, watching
Yeah.
it over and over and over again.
Yep. But if you don't know you,
Right.
then
It's like,
how's
I'm
somebody
content
else
with
gonna
me.
know you? You
I
know what
am
I'm saying?
content with me. I have a good time with me. I will turn on the music in my house and
And
I
damn.
dance by myself
Yes.
because I'm having fun with me.
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm not about to bring somebody into my space that's going to ruin that peace
I can't.
with their drama and their mess. I
You
don't
can't.
want it. I don't want that. So they don't get to enter the sanctuary
No.
because I create a sanctuary.
Yes. Yes.
When
Keep
when
speak
my
it.
husband came home from work, he could breathe. because
Yeah.
I can
Like,
shut out.
whoa.
Once
Yeah.
I shut this door, all that
All
crap
that
that I dealt with all
stays
day
up
on
there.
that job, it is gone because I am in my home and
Yes.
Steffi's got it nice and she's got it good and it's peaceful here and I can rest in her lap.
And you're safe.
Yeah,
You're
he knew
safe,
that. He knew.
happy. Yeah, that's
Like,
important.
I know how to provide that.
Yes,
I
we
know how to
both do.
do that well.
I'm
I'm
a champion at that.
when my husband was on his last leg there, our nurse said he doesn't want to go. He does not want to go. He is hanging on. I had to talk to him and tell him, baby, it's
You got to
okay.
go.
It's
Yeah.
okay. I'm gonna be okay. I will be okay. You can go. You don't have to stay in this pain. You can go. He didn't want to.
Mm-mm.
He did not want to. And
Yeah.
she's like, he's not going anywhere until you let him know he's okay.
Dang. Dang.
So it's like, I know how to create an atmosphere.
Yes. Yeah.
I know how to be a wifey,
Yeah.
but I'm
Yeah.
not giving that up to somebody who doesn't know how to be a hubby.
Thank you. And scene.
And that's what we want
There's no
to
other way to say it. I
and
don't know. There's
that's what we
no.
want to give to everybody out there. It's like learn yourself.
Yeah.
Heal yourself.
Yes. It goes well, it goes too with the love yourself. If you don't love you, how's somebody else gonna love you? Because you don't know what love
Right.
is.
Heal
I
yourself.
can love you as much as I want to love you,
Hmm.
but if you don't
If you don't
know
love
or
yourself,
recognize
you're gonna miss it.
this kind of love,
You're gonna miss it
you're gonna throw it away.
because you're waiting for the mess to come.
Yes. Yes.
That good person that you find, you're gonna mess it up because you're waiting for them to screw you over, like
Yes.
so and so did.
Yes. Or you're so used to screwed up crap that when the
It's all you
good
attract.
comes, it's not a blessing to you. It's a curse because you don't know how to receive it. Because why? You didn't take up your stuff on the back end.
Hmm.
So when it came to you, you don't know and you push it away.
Exactly.
And if
So
you think it's gonna keep being there, that's not even fair to that person.
no,
Because
because they're
they
not
if they're
getting the best
growing,
of you.
yes, because that person is always growing. That's the thing too. If you're
They,
with somebody that
they
is
can't get the
always
best of you when you
growing and
can't give it
investing,
yourself.
yeah, and you're not,
Yeah.
it's good. It's automatically just going. There's no other way for it to go.
Yeah. So rather than listening to all these things on how to attract a husband and how to be a wife, work on first
How
healing
to be you?
yourself. How do I be me?
Yes. Thank you.
Heal yourself, learn yourself, and love yourself.
And please know your identity. Take the time to know this because if you don't know it, you're going to
Open
constantly get tripped up.
open that Bible and find out who
Can
God
you
says you
please
are.
just do that? I mean, please.
He'll tell you who you are. It's right there on
Yes,
the pages. So then believe it. Believe
that's
it
it.
and start living from that place.
Trust it. Trust it. Please trust it.
And
Or
then,
you'll keep backtracking.
yeah,
You'll
but
keep just why I keep going backwards because you
once you
don't know
figure out
who you are.
who you are and whose you are, you don't have to be doing anything, and that person will find you.
Yeah,
And you'll be like, yeah, they see me. They see me.
yeah,
Don't be in a rush.
yeah.
Let that person decide that they want to be your friend first.
Yes.
Because if they don't even care enough to be your friend, why are they gonna love you? Why are they gonna take care of you?
A friend knows you.
We take
See
care of
this.
our we take care of our friends.
Yeah, but this is the thing about a
We don't want
friend.
to hurt our
Friend,
friends.
a friend knows you. A
Yeah,
friend knows your likes, your dislikes, your past, your future,
they know
your
when you're hiding
they,
stuff.
because you have that's a confidant. You
Right.
confidant means I have confidence in being
In
able to
you.
tell you and trust you with who I really am.
Yeah. If you
That's
can't
what a
be
friend is.
yourself with somebody,
Then you no,
then that's key number one that you got a problem.
there's something wrong
If
right
I
there.
can't be myself, and that's one of the main things, if you're out there hanging with people, dating people, and you got to act a certain way,
Mm,
that's red flag number one. I need
hmm.
to be able to be myself. You see me and you like me the way I am.
Yeah. And love yourself enough, like Steph was saying, you got to heal those wounds
Yeah. Otherwise, you're just going
because
around,
otherwise
going around bleeding on everybody.
you're just bleeding and you're a bag of pus, and that's what's leaking. And remember the law of attraction.
Yeah.
So the law of attraction, you're going to attract to you and stick to
Same
you
thing.
the same thing, and
Don't want that.
it's just going to just keep growing away from you. And you're like, why are people leaving my life? It's because you're attracting people at first as a friend, and then the oozing of everything because you're not handling it starts to like overwhelm a relationship.
Hmm.
Nobody comes into a relationship wanting to be somebody's nurse.
No.
You know what I'm saying? I and oh
No.
my God.
Like, I
Yeah.
don't have time to take care of you.
No, I wanna have somebody I can spend my life with and we can enjoy life and I can trust that you're gonna take care of yourself so we can have a life.
Yes.
That's
Exactly. Exactly.
huge.
Exactly.
If I'm thinking like you gonna die, I can't put down my wall to trust you because you're gonna be gone.
Yeah. You're gonna be gone pretty soon anyway.
Yeah, you're already speaking. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, and people don't recognize what's coming out your mouth, but people are listening, and that person close to you is listening to what
Very.
you're saying, how you're acting when you're saying it. It's like, dude, are you gonna die? Are you trying to like tell me something that I don't know? I mean, what's happening here?
Especially as you're aging as well.
Yeah.
It's like, oh,
People, if you really step back and pay attention to people's conversations,
they'll tell you all
it's
about
all
them.
death stuff.
They'll tell you all about them.
Oh, I got this. Oh, this and this and that. This better, that, did that. And you're just like,
That's another reason why, I can't hang with a lot of the people because I'm trying to live here. I'm trying to live. I don't have time to be around somebody who's got one foot in the grave. I don't care how old you are. You better act like you have some life.
I still gotta make it through my years.
You better act like you got some life
You
in
know
you.
what I'm saying? Like, dude, I got 50 more to go. 50, 60. You know what I'm saying? It's like, dude, I can't. It just people around you and they're talking and the stuff. It was one friend at work was like, because we had to like do inventory or something like that. And I just like made my own little makeshift little desk and stuff like that right there. And then I was just putting, doing whatever the inventory I had to do, right? And then over here, all these people were doing the inventory stuff too, but it was like a little cluster. And I'm listening to their conversation
Hmm.
of this. And I'm just like,
You hear some crazy stuff out there.
yeah. And I'm just like, this is the killer, Stephanie. These people are in their 20s. And I'm like,
Because
wow.
that's the culture.
Yeah, it's just like defeated
Everybody's sick.
conversation.
Everybody's sick and on medication.
That or oh my God, like I said, they're only in their 20s, right? These kids are sipping Red Bulls like they're crack juice.
Right.
And they're
Because
like, I haven't gotten any sleep. I
nobody
haven't
gets
this,
a
this,
good
this.
night's sleep.
I'm like, how old are you? Oh, I'm 21. I'm like, what the
Why are
heck?
you not sleeping?
Dude, at 21.
Stress,
I'm like,
pressure.
wow, wow,
Like,
wow, wow. And like I said, I just pulled myself away from it and just was doing my own little thing, getting
baby,
work done, do. And I was just like, I can't, I
bye bye.
can't, I can't, I can't bring this home with me.
No,
I can't receive. I can't. It's just like, and you have to recognize that.
no. I might be alone in my home, but my home is a place of peace and rest.
Yes.
I'll be sleeping for 8 to 10 hours.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I was just blown because I was just like, how old are dude, these are kids, dude.
Right.
And they're already in the life of chaos.
hmm
And just
Chaos, medications. It's like, ooh,
and
no,
you know what's the
you got a
killer?
lot. You still got a
They
lot of time to go.
all live at home. Every single one of them that were at that right there in that little group. There's like
Yeah.
five of them.
Well, it's like, for
I'm like,
one,
wow,
it's so dang
you
expensive
aren't
out
even out in
there.
the world yet. But I'm just like, you aren't even out the door yet.
Yeah. It's like
And it's
we're
like,
all this
you're
pressure
already so much
to live at home.
pressure.
And
Yeah.
part of that pressure is that I'm living at home and I can't afford to be out where I want to be.
Yeah. Or they take their paycheck and they party all day and they haven't
Right?
been taught how to save.
Yeah.
They haven't been
They
taught
party all
all
day because they don't see
the
another option.
basics. Yeah, there's no basics
It's like
going on. And
learn. But again, that
I'm like,
goes back
yeah,
to what you're being taught. We're
yeah.
expecting all these things from people who are not being taught. So it leaves you lacking. It,
Those
it leaves
chickies
you
aren't
lacking.
white. If we want to go with your wifey material,
Yeah.
that's
It,
a 21. They ain't wifing it. They,
like
you
people
know,
don't know how to cook, they don't know how to clean, they don't know how to do this, they don't know how to do that. Were they taught?
no,
Were they taught how to
no.
do that?
And you have to take that into account.
Hmm.
You don't know their journey.
Yep. Everybody's got an experience that they're coming off of, and you have to look at that and
Yeah.
ask the questions. What is your experience? Tell me your story.
Yeah.
We
And
don't
what's a
talk,
wifey now?
we don't talk to
The
people.
wifey has changed.
Yeah.
Wifey has evolved, okay, because women are evolving. So
Yeah.
wifey is going to evolve.
It depends on, the kind of life you have.
Yes. Yep. People aren't having 500 kids anymore. Man, nobody can afford that. You got to put them through college. What the heck? You got your mind? Like, what? No. No, we don't have kids for the government to just keep taking care of our kids. It's like, no, wait, no, slow it down. Your role. You
Slow,
have control
slow.
over these things. Ooh, don't let me start. Okay, we gotta go.
Yeah. But, I think this is a good conversation though, because it's not one that people be having.
No,
People don't talk about it.
no. And we're in, like you said, we're in a whole different
You talk about the
era.
end
We're in a whole
result.
different era now. We're in a
Yeah.
whole different era.
You talk about the end result, but there's a whole bunch of different paths that get to that place. And you have to be able
That
to
got them
take,
there, right?
you got to take into account those things before we make those blanket statements.
Yeah.
Because we're all coming from different journeys. There is no one size fits all.
That's it. That the t-shirt ain't fitting everybody. That's not gonna work.
Mm-mm. Uh-uh. So
I
yeah.
like that. There's not the one that I like that. That's good.
So the wrap up of all of this, I guess, the wrap up of
This
all
is
of this
good.
is let's get back to teaching. Let's get back to the village mentality. So we're not trying to do everything by ourselves.
Let's get back to identity. Let's go
Yeah.
back to where we started.
Let's go
Let's go
back
back
to
to
finding out who we are and like living from that space,
what does the
from
Lord say
that
we
state of
are?
mind.
You think he just like wasted his time making you?
No, it's like you
No, a
are
lot went into
valuable.
this, boo. A lot went into this. It's like, who are you?
You
What
are
are you supposed? What
precious.
is?
You are
Oh God!
valuable.
Yeah.
You are in right standing with
And you have to tell
the
yourself
creator of all things.
all things. Every day you have to tell yourself the stuff. Why? Because you have to retrain the brain.
I'm holy. I'm blessed.
I'm
I'm
healed.
protected. I'm healed.
And the words
I'm
that you're saying
delivered.
are all past tense, meaning it's already
It's already
done.
done.
It's already
I am
done.
these things. So now I can go out into the world as this person. I'm not becoming
Well,
her. I am
really, really who you already are, right?
her.
Who you
I
really already
am
are. Yes.
her. I
Yes.
am protected. I am healed. I am blessed. I am anointed. I
Yes.
am free.
Yes. And the Lord has a system of security. I don't have to go out and find it from a person. God
No,
has already designed his own system of security.
yeah,
So
I
stop
don't.
adding something to something that you can't add a
Don't need
person
to look to
to that.
somebody else to take care of me.
Yes. Yeah. He's already got you.
I am a I am a person who is tender-hearted and I choose according to what fits me.
Yeah. Let's be best friendly. How's that?
Yeah. I'm choosing the people in my life based on the people that fit me as me. Not as
Mm.
somebody I need to try to be, but as me.
Yeah.
And if
And
they
who
don't
and
fit
who is
you
me?
as
Who is
you,
me?
it's okay to say
I don't
we
know.
don't fit. It's
I
okay
don't
to
know. I'm
say
gonna
we
learn.
don't fit. So
Yeah.
let's take some time and not just rush into stuff. See if you fit. See if you fit. And if you don't, it's okay to say we don't. And
Yeah.
you don't have to have a hard feeling about it.
Nope.
You
Just say
don't
it with
have to
nice
be hating
power.
everybody just because they didn't meet your needs. It's not necessary. We don't have to be hating on everybody.
Hmm.
We can just be different and walk away and still be cool.
There you
There you
go.
go.
All right.
There
Well,
you
that was
go.
today's.
That was a mouthful.
That was a lot.
And RC Blakes, I love you, man. I love your stuff.
We just had to check you on this one, though.
I just had to
We had to
say, hey,
put it.
you know
Hey,
what? There's
put it out
there's
there to
re
think about it, and we thought
there's
about it.
things there are things to think about. That's all. There's things to think about.
Yeah, there's more to the picture than
It's
what the eye is seeing.
yeah, there's more there.
Yeah,
And we got to address that thing.
yeah.
But y'all, I hope you guys enjoyed this conversation and continue it with people around you.
Oh my goodness, yes.
Continue it with, the people that you know, continue it with your kids. Teach them because
Yeah.
they need to know.
Teach them in the way they should go.
Yep. Train them up and they won't depart from it. They'll
Yeah.
they'll they'll be on the right track.
There you go. No matter what era we're in,
Yeah. The word is the
is the
same
word.
in every era. That's the one thing that doesn't change. So that's the one thing that we depend on because it
Yes.
doesn't change.
What does he say? I'm the same today,
The
tomorrow, and
same
yesterday.
today, tomorrow, yesterday, and forever. Forever.
Forever.
Forever.
Shoot. Well, I will see you again next week.
Yes, we'll do the one that we were supposed to do this week.
Oh,
But it's
yeah.
all good. It's all good. We're gonna see you guys next week with something good. So until then, next time at the beach house.